Hey guys, and welcome to a new edition of News Bites. This is my roundup of tech news from the last week, so let's just dive straight in. So first off is the announcement that the wedding between Discord and Microsoft is off. The $10 billion deal is not going to be going ahead, and Discord's just going to do their own thing. So, Microsoft were looking for this for their Xbox side of the business. Bit of a shame, and I wonder what the future holds here. Usually when things like this happen, not just Microsoft, other companies, they tend to go and build their own solution that makes it extremely difficult for somebody else to compete in the marketplace. But we will have to wait and see. It looked like a match made in heaven, but not to be, sadly. Just sticking with the Microsoft theme for a little bit, and it's the announcement, quite an exciting one really if you're a gamer. You're looking a little bit further forward, that the Direct Storage API, which is kind of like one of the pillars of the kind of like performance architecture within the Xbox infrastructure, this is going to be coming to Windows 10. So nothing earlier than that. Gaming isn't on earlier versions than Windows isn't something that Microsoft's really interested in anymore. And this is interesting piece of software. Ultimately, what it does is it improves the performance, streamlines the communication between the GPU and your storage device. So you think of some of the things that games are actually doing, loading meshes and all that kind of stuff, and fabrics, all those things, and getting them into GPUs. Most of the time, the performance bottleneck there is the storage device where it's coming from. So this is actually seen as probably the next big thing on Windows gaming. And one of the really interesting things about this was that initially it was only going to be for PCIe 4, and it kind of makes sense when you think about it. We're all kind of thinking next gen and moving forward, all that kind of stuff. But now apparently it's going to be available on PCIe 3. So lots of backwards compatibility there for gamers. Only thing to note really is you're going to need an NVMe drive for this. No SATA SSDs, it's just not going to work on that at all. The throughput just isn't sufficient anyway. So now might be the time to upgrade some of your storage if you're a gamer, because this is coming to Windows 10 probably sooner than you would imagine. Now, we've talked a lot on News Bites about the GPU shortages and chip shortages, and there's a ton of videos on YouTube talking about this now. I'm sure most people are sick to death of watching videos that talk about it, but in a product release, I missed this on the last News Bites. I didn't mention it on that one, but it's the new Corsair One. And it may well be the only chance you would have this year, and potentially first half of next year, to get yourself a GPU at a decent price. So interesting specs on it. I'll put a link to it down below in the description if you want to have a look at it. I think it's quite a nice PC, nice little small form factor, and some quite beefy CPUs you can get in that, and obviously get yourself a nice 3080 in there as well. But given the prices that some people are charging for GPUs right now, this might be the only way you're going to be able to go to actually get one. So details down below, guys. I'd love to see what you say on that, hear your thoughts, so feel free. And finally is the news that MSI, if you own one of their motherboards, have released their beta BIOS for trying to resolve the USB issues, the AMD USB issues. It's all over Reddit if you've not seen anything about it. It's been going on for months. I've installed the BIOS on my B550A Pro, not a problem at all. But if you're experiencing these USB issues and you've got an MSI motherboard, I'm sure other manufacturers have already started releasing theirs. But if you've got an MSI motherboard, you probably want to run over to the website and download the latest BIOS for your motherboard. And that's what I've got for you this week, guys. One final thing is obviously the giveaway. We hit 500 subscribers. I'm going to do a giveaway on the channel, so keep an eye out on the channel. We are extremely close, within touching distance of 500 subs, so yeah, you want to be subscribed to make sure you don't miss the announcement. But as always, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more stuff like this and all the reviews, all that kind of stuff. But as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.